It is better to ask rather than do nothing, is the spirit message. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. It is better to ask. If one doesn't ask, how will they ever know? A good question is how. How do I get to where it is that I want to be? What steps do I need to take in order for me to succeed in the way that I know is for me? Over time, you'll begin to look at yourself, and I'm sure that many of you have already gotten to this point where you see that there's something about you that you want to explore. Now, if you just ignore it and you don't explore it, you will never be able to actually see what you've found within yourself. You won't see the results of you. The only way to actually see the results of what you have inside of you is if you seek how. I know that I could do this thing, but how can I explain it? I know I'm good at this, but how can I do it better? I know I'm good at this, but how do I get this thing to bring income into my life? How? The how really gets you the results that you're looking for. The how gets you the results that you need to see in order to see the value within yourself. Because the how will bring you to productivity. The how will bring you to the fruit of your labor. Okay? It's really about the fruit, because if it's in your mind and it's stuck inside of you, you won't even see it. So it's not there. It's just inside of you. So in order to make it become, let it be. In order to let it be, you have to say, let me see. It's really like that. You got to go in there and you got to check it out. And it's really about checking yourself out, seeing how you can bring about all of the beauty inside of you so that you can share it, first of all, with yourself, so you can actually see it in real time, what it is that you have inside. When it's inside of you, it's in the darkness, it's hidden. The only person that knows about it is you. Little do you recognize at times that what you have inside of you, so many people would benefit from it because you have experience in that thing and you've mastered it. When you master something, you don't have to think about it super hard to express it because you know it. When you know it, it's a part of you. When it's a part of you and you share it and you're passionate about it, it's hard for people not to like it. It's hard for people not to appreciate it, even if they don't like the thing that you're talking about or they think they don't like it. Because you're so passionate about it, you bring about this feeling of interest in others because of your passion. Passion sparks a fire in other people around you that watch you. You could be someone who doesn't listen to a certain type of music, but when you hear someone else talk about it and they love it so much, you might go take a listen because that's just how it is. And that's how we bounce energy off of one another. And the more we bounce this type of creative energy off of one another, the more prone we are to creating, as we should, instead of being distracted by a bunch of nonsensical activity and information that is not helpful. It's just a distraction. So instead of being distracted, be more in tune with yourself and ask, you know what, I know how to do that. How can I bring it about so others can benefit from what it is that I know? A lot of times it could just be you speaking on the topic because you know it. Little do you know there's so many people that would love to hear what you have to say because they're in alignment with you, even if they don't even realize that they are, because honestly, they've never heard some of you before. Some of you do speak, and when you do, you recognize who's in alignment with you because they'll express that to you. And there's another aspect of this where some of you think that what you have is not worth anything, and little do you know the wisdom that you have inside of you is perfect to help your brother and sister on earth to thrive and to obtain a different perspective, to help them to think differently from how they've been thinking, because that way of thinking, and whatever that is, it could have caused stagnancy in their life. because they've never gotten a chance to hear a perspective such as yours, which is exactly what they need to help them to be a better version of themselves. A lot of times, meds want to be pushed when we really just need each other. And it's just crazy when I just say that out loud, because it's true. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, you need some meds. But it's not even that. It's just, the medicine is truly in communicating with like-minded people, and people that have a good head on their shoulders and are about something in life. You know, not that lame loser status type energy. I'm talking about people that see room for change and want to bridge the gap and fill in the void, because there's too many voids and too little direction. And when you turn your attention into yourself, you don't even recognize how many solutions you have inside of you to problems that take place in everyday people, just like you and I. So don't stop searching inside of you for the how when it comes to how do you get what is inside of you out. And there's so many different ways, because as a creative, however you want to do it through words, through art, through your voice, however, whatever. You could choose multiple ways if you'd like. Just start with you, and you don't have to share it with anybody in the beginning if you don't want to. But then there's going to come a time where somebody's going to see your work and they're going to be like, wow, why are you not like selling that? Or why aren't you showing that? You know? And a lot of times it's because you think it's nothing, but it's actually something. It's what has been given to you. It's been bestowed upon you for a reason. And that's why you have it. We all have these gifts and talents that have been spiritually bestowed upon you and encoded into your DNA, and it has purpose. So don't be fooled to think that what you have inside of you is not meant to be shared, because it is. But first, share it with yourself. And that's what really brings about the first impact of recognition, because eventually you'll want to share with others, because you'll recognize how it could be beneficial and help somebody. Then you won't be like embarrassed or something about it, like, oh, maybe many people won't like it. It's not about that. It's about expressing yourself. It's about releasing the sentiments of your soul. It's about sending messages from your soul to assist your star family, which just so happens to be in the cosmos as well as on Earth, because there's star babies on Earth with us. Those are our brothers and sisters. It's just that there's been much confusion, so you'll think something that you shouldn't. And the best thing is to just be, just create, and share. When you simplify it, it doesn't seem so intimidating, right? It's only intimidating if you start thinking that way. It's all about how you perceive. So be very mindful of how you think of yourself and how you think of sharing what you have, because it could be a detriment to you and the destiny that is truly meant for you. Okay, so that is it for this message. If you deem this energy as suitable to continue to walk with you in your journey, drop it down in the comments below. 8888. I declare this is an aspect of my love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. Also, join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content. And I'll see you in the next one.